What up, what up? Welcome in, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Another new release Wednesday. It's Donruss Baseball release day. We are getting things started here just a bit early as these Donruss breaks just do take a little bit longer. So I wanted to be able to take my time, especially here with the first couple, just to get to have some fun and take a look at some of those cool insert sets and all that good stuff. Plus, we've got several Pick Your Teams available, so hoping to get some traction here on our other Pick Your Teams. Discount code for today, Donruss10, Donruss10 for 10% off. We've got half and half, so Pick Your Team number 2 going to be the back half of this case that we're going to open for number 1. New case to open for 3 and 4. And then we've got 5 and 6. Or, I'm sorry, 5 in the random team there. We've got the new release also of Panini Signature Series Basketball. It's a random team style break here for this first one, but we do have a couple Pick Your Teams of that tomorrow. Full case PYTs on the Signature Series Basketball from Panini. So some interesting, it'll be our first look. It'll be our very first unlicensed Panini Basketball. They do have a few of the top exclusive guys, right? VJ Edgecombe and Jeremiah Fears. The headliners, there are some mutual guys that are in both, like such as Cedric Coward. And then you have some WNBA players in there as well. So we went random team style for this first one, before the checklist was really available. And then we tried here. We do have a couple interesting spots, right? We have a high school spot, college spot. UConn has its own spot in there as well. So, yeah, go ahead and pick your team for tomorrow. Again, we've got a few other randoms filling for today. We've got the autographed baseballs. We're down to 20 now in the first half of a new case of TriStar autographed baseballs. I've got NBA Hoops Jumbo Random. I've got Photogenic Football Pick Your Team. Finest Pick Your Team. Again, Donruss 10 for 10% off those two football PYTs. I've got the Chrome Random. Cosmic Chrome Random as well. So, going to be a lot of Donruss today, but we'll work in some of these other breaks as we go to see what we can get done. So, we'll have again tomorrow for Signature Series. We also have top Signature Class basketball releasing tomorrow because they really wanted to make things fun for us. And, so I think we're going to do a Pick Your Team with that as well that you can expect to go up. So, yeah, a lot of fun stuff this afternoon. Again, we're going to do Pick Your Team number 1 here. I'm going to give it a few minutes, right? We had 3 o'clock go time. I came on just a bit early to get my IG going and all that, but we'll do that, and then we'll say Donruss 10 on PYTs. Right, I'm sure we're going to try to get to filler soon on Pick Your Team at number 2, but certainly would be advantageous to get a few more teams going if anyone's interested in the back half here. Diamondbacks out there, the Red Sox and the Cubs, Astros, Angels, Twins, Mets, A's, Padres, Giants, Cardinals, Rangers, and Blue Jays. So some nice teams left in that one. Checklist is out, right? Obviously you got the autographs, but one of the biggest chases here, Donruss, going to be those short print inserts. Obviously the downtowns are at the top of the chart, but those alter egos look really good, and first time we're seeing them in the baseball product on the alter egos. We got downtown duos in there, and animations are back. So also have some fun celebrity autos. These do have team affiliations, so I do have the checklist ready. I think Caitlin and Reese are both Cubs cards. VJ is a Philly, right, and things like that, but a little extra bonus booms for some of those squads. So we do have this first one sold out, but we have teams available here in the other PYTs. Again, 6-box half cases. We also have a random team here if you want to take a shot on the random side. But we got eBay at 6 o'clock. We are running. No, Panini Baseball is not licensed, so you're gonna get prospects and veteran players. Although the prospects can kind of get extended into, right, like Roman Anthony's in the product, Mizorowski, Savage. So the whole, how they define prospects and veterans is a little bit interesting. Like, right, we still have Bobby Witt in there. So there's some guys that they have exclusive deals with anyways. But yeah, majority not licensed, majority prospect. But the nice news is the prospect list is pretty sweet. It's, basically like Bowman on steroids from the last several years of top, first round picks. So that's kind of the biggest allure, along with obviously the downtown chase, the alter ego chase, and the animation chase. So that's what we're gonna do. We'll get started here in PYT 1, and then hopefully we can. My plan in my head was to get the first case out before eBay, right? Like I said, I'm gonna take my time with this one. Then we have a new format too. It's less packs. I was looking, so truthfully, it shouldn't take me as long if I don't want it to. But for this first one, while we look to get a few of these more breaks marinating, yeah. But again, guys, lots of other fun stuff on the site. Some randoms out there. We do have a few more pick your teams, finest football and photogenic football, and then a few breaks for tomorrow. Again, Signature Series. This is the first unlicensed Panini basketball that we've seen. We have a random team up for today and some pick your teams for tomorrow if you want to take a shot there. Again, they did have exclusive deals with VJ and Jeremiah Fears, who VJ was unanimous first team all rookie. Fears, I believe, was second team all rookie. And there are some WNBA players in here as well, and a nice mix of veteran autos. Plus, we're kaboom chasing in here, so. In slabbed up autos in this product. If you're interested, we've hit so much fire from Cosmic Chrome. If you want to take a shot at a random team, right? Again, if you're looking for high upside breaks, you're just not going to find much higher upside than Cosmic. And when you mix in all the fire that I've pulled from Cosmic this year, I got to make you at least pause and consider, right? All right, we are a few minutes past now our 3 o'clock start time, so appreciate y'all jumping in. We're going to go ahead and get rocking on our first break of the day. New release Donruss. Let me it would help if I had the filler participants in my list. All right, we got that, and with that, let's get it. What's up, everybody? Artie here with Bomber Breaks, and I've got for you right now 2026 Panini Donruss Baseball. This is Pick Your Team number 1, a 6 hobby box half case break from us here at Bomber here on Donruss Baseball Release Day. Thank you so much for jumping in, hanging out with me on this Wednesday afternoon. We'll be live all day with ripping more Donruss and anything else and get across the finish line. Guys, Donruss 10, code on your screen for 10% off those Pick Your Teams. I've got several more half cases. Again, back half is number 2. We've got 3 and 4 from a new case, and number 5 out there as well, plus a random team. We are also running Donruss in our eBay store. So we have more auctions tonight, 7:30 to 8 on the Donruss portion. It follows Topps Chrome Football Blasters. So, yeah. All right, with that, let's go ahead and get into this one. We've got a filler here. Reds, Astros, Mets, Padres, Cardinals, Rangers, and the Blue Jays. 3 plus a 4. Going to be 7 clicks to get our randomizers going for the day. And after 7 clicks of the random, it's going to be the Reds up top and the Astros at the bottom. Reds down to Astros. Good. Astronomical. Reds to Astros. Perfect. All right, and now my participants here. I've got Justin and Sean. William grabbed 2. Sean P is also in. Steve and Patrick last spot. Mojo. Thank you all for getting in. Good luck to you here on the draw and the break. We're going to go 5 clicks to get you one of the, what I believe to be 7 filler teams. 5 clicks is what we need, and 5 clicks is what we have. That's going to be William up times 2, down to Justin on the filler, which draws like this. All right, very good. Now we'll sort this alphabetically by city name, which tells me that William drew the Cincinnati Reds and Justin with the Houston Astros, Sean K with the New York Mets, and Patrick with the San Diego Padres, Sean P with the St. Louis Cardinals, and Steve, the Texas Rangers. We've got William with the Toronto Blue Jays. Very good. All right, so let's go ahead and put the full pick your team on the screen for you guys to review while we pick our half case and get all packs out. The artwork on the Ultra Egos I saw looked really, really nice. So I'm kind of excited to see if we can get one of those. Obviously, downtown's always fire. But first time getting these Ultra Egos in the baseball painting, so it's kind of fun. Got a couple nice Gardos to be had as well. Who's got Cleveland, by the way? Sean. Let's go, Sean. All right. Prince. doing that a lot lately, where I cut the two sides and get the top. All right. 3 autographs or mem cards per box is what we're looking for. Odds left 6, evens right, odds left, evens right. Other half again is pick your team number 2, odds left side. Here. Man, got the song in my head. It's a good thing, but you might hear me singing Fosh of the Peeper just a little bit today because that's all that pops out of my brain. Sorry, not sorry. Eli Willits, the number 1 pick, the 25 draft on the cover. Hopefully by now you guys are like me, starting to get pretty darn familiar with the 25 draft class. The cool thing here about the Donruss is, right, we got a lot of this 25 guys and then 24 and 23 guys in there as well. So kind of just a who's who of the last several first rounds. And I swear nowadays, right, the path to the bigs is significantly more expedient than it had in the past. So, Bomber Paul had mentioned that Gates Jump is already getting ready to make the jump from 25 class. So, it's just a little way less waiting. I feel like the prospect game is more fun now because you can see those returns happen way quicker than you used to, I feel like. And while it's not always the case, right, you used to always sit on the Bowmans and the prospects forever and wait 4 years and get called up at 24 or 5. But no, nowadays, teams aren't waiting. The whole idea of control, I feel like, has started to be minimized a bit because you still have the players for a long time. Now, look for downtown duos featuring some of the highest teammates of yesterday and today. So, right, every duo is it's like Judge and DiMaggio, right? Ultra rare stained glass and the new Ultra Ego inserts. I forgot about the stained glass too. That's another fun chase in this product. I have to admit, it's a win for me as a breaker that they reduced the number of packs and added to the cards per pack. That's best case scenario for me. So let's go. Little mini boom to start already. All right, folks, there is the box. Boxes. All right, so we'll go clean screen here for the break. And one more time, folks, the hard copy here. This is 2026 Panini Donruss Baseball. It's pick your team number 1, a 6 hobby box half case break from us here at Bomber Breaks. Good luck, everybody. Let's start the day with some booms. We've had some good PYT1 magic last few releases, I feel like. Let's get it. All right, first pack of the day. Haha, Bazana, good wisdom. All right, so let's take a look at these Donruss packs, right? We've got rated rookie up front. That's Sproats. A little base action there. How about a rated prospect of Ethan Holiday? Good start there. I'm going to kind of feel out the quantities of some of these inserts, but we might do a little thick sleeve in or somewhere in between. DeLauda rookie, and there's Roman. Then you have an optic, right? A little chromium on the Leo Dursher manager card there for the Cubbies. Colt Emerson, another little crunch time insert. And a few more rated, right? So we have the rated rookies, the rated prospects, etc., etc. So, all right, so let me Colorado in this one. So Pauline, you got the first Ethan Holiday of the day. So I just went for it, right? Benefits of being pick team number 1, if nothing else, you get a little extra protection on some things, but we'll see how this goes. Sometimes you also just get a really cool rare one and not know it until a little later. Schlittler now the odds-on favorite for Cy Young. It's still real early, but here in the blue, it's Albert Pujols. Albert Pujols. We have our numbered hits here on the back of the cards, right smack in the middle. That's 119 out of 149 on the Pujols. St. Louis was a filler team for Sean. I think I saw Mem hiding out there. Behind Roger Clemens, we've got Scott Rowland. Back-to-back hits for the Cardinals in this pack. Scott Rowland Mem hit. Again, St. Louis. And Sean P. Game-worn used material on the Rowland. Our first hit in box one. My homie Jim Thome is a Cleveland card. Let's go. And a little Bomb Squad, Cam Smith. There's a lot of Bomber Breaks friendly marketing on these ones, right? Bomb Squad is a natural fit for us here at Bomber Breaks. We've got 1 out of 199 on the Cam Smith Bomb Squad insert. Houston filler team for Justin H. There. Unleashed, Bubba Chandler rookie, Pittsburgh. Got 12 teams and pick your team number 2. All right, we definitely want to try to get to filler and try to get this second pick your team knocked out within the short future. So if you guys want to take a shot, see what you think. Okay, next up, we've got a rated prospect, Ethan Conrad for the Chicago Cubs in the green. The Conrad is 145 out of 199. First dummy card of the day. And there's our first optic hit of the day for the Arizona Diamondbacks. This is Ryan Waldschmidt. I affectionately call him Waldy. 98 out of 149. The Snakes in this one. Pauline, that is yours on the Waldschmidt rated prospect green. Diamond Marvels. That's a Bubba Chandler there. It's a pretty cool looking insert, I would say. Vladdy Senior, Angels. And hey, there's a pretty fun one, right? There's the Ballpark Stars, VJ Edgecombe. That's going to be a Philadelphia Phillies card. See if it actually says Phillies on it, but it is on the checklist as a Phillies card. So, all right, no surprise there. Yeah, so Ballpark Stars will go to their corresponding teams, VJ included. Keyshaw here for the Minnesota Twins. Chad B. Chad, you got the Twins in this one. You're getting the Luke Keyshaw. It's 95 out of 99 on the Keyshaw. Pujols there. And a Luis Angel Acuna here. Hey, and so they do have Acuna as... Oh, what? Okay, so we're going to give this to the White Sox. I'm going to make an executive decision here. He was traded to the Chicago White Sox in things that I'll take things that I haven't seen yet as a breaker for 200. Or if I have, it's been very rare. So it's got Chicago on the front with the black border. It's got New York on the back, 18 out of 149. He was traded from the Mets to the White Sox. So I'm going to go current card, current team, Chicago. Final answer for all of these. Jason C. will get that one. I'll note that too. Okay, that's a funny one to start. Sosa Bomb Squad. All skins. And there's a nice little mini boom for the Washington Nationals. It's a rated prospect autograph of Seaver King. Nationals, David, this is yours. Congrats. 26 out of 40 at 9 on the Seaver King. Our first Donruss autograph of the day. Here in box number 1. You got 1 mem and now 1 auto. Seaver King rated prospect blue to 49. And up next, that's Diamond Marvel's Trey Savage of the Toronto Blue Jays. Toronto made the filler, which honestly surprised me a bit. William, that is you. Diamond Marvel's 98 out of 90 at 9 on the Trey Savage. Very cool. Could insert that to 99. Luis Hernandez rated prospect. Kim there, and Yogi Berra here for the New York Yankees. Optic Orange on the Yogi. Yankees, John LeBee, you got him in this one. You've got 61 out of 199 on the Yogi. Crunch time, Bobby Witt. Zarowski there. And on card next day, autograph of Josh Hammond of the Kansas City Royals. There's a pretty looking on card of Mr. Hammond. Kansas City in this one, picked by Brian. Congrats, Brian. That is yours. Autograph number 2 from our first box. Hopefully we see a lot of 2 auto, 1 mem boxes. Next day, autograph of Josh Hammond on card. Judge. Unleashed, Charlie Condon. There's Gage. All right, up next, we've got a Cruz Schoolcraft for the San Diego Padres. Rated prospect red on the Schoolcraft. 126 out of 250. San Diego, that is Patrick H. Filler. Ethan Salas here. And Elite Series, Nick Kurtz. Me. And autograph here is going to be Peyton Stovall, Signature Series auto. That is, so that's our 4th hit from the box. We've got 3 autographs and a mem here in box number 1. Always good to get some bonus booms. This one's going to go to the Cincinnati Reds. Cincinnati on the Peyton Stovall, Signature Series auto. Reds, William M. Filler for you on the Peyton Stovall. Good start with the bonus booms. Need a bigger back row. Bomb Squad, Josh Hamilton for the Rangers. And finishing up, our first Donruss box of the day. With a prime time. That's Deion. Deion Sanders in the green. Again, Cincinnati on this one. Going to William. 6 out of 199 on the Deion. Behind that's a acetate rated prospect of Connor Griffin. Pirates, Matthew, chasing some Connor Booms. It's a pretty clean looking acetate card, though. I like it. Moto, Jimmy Crooks. Next up, it's going to be Steel Hall for the Cincinnati in the filler. So I mean, I know we just had a bunch, but Steel Hall, high pick of the Reds, 20 out of 199 there on the Hall orange. Diamond Marvels of Judge. All right, into box number 2. Good luck, everybody. Trey Savage, rated rookie. Bubba Chandler, Elite Series rookie. That is Luis Pena of the Milwaukee Brewers, rated prospect. All right, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I think just, while I'm not in any particular hurry, I think just in the interest of time, when I'm probably not going to continue to flip all the base cards front-facing correctly. I apologize, but I don't think y'all are going to be too worried about that. George Brett is our next hit. Optic Green, 95 out of 149 on the George Brett for the Kansas City Royals. Crunch Time, Connor Griffin. And we're going to quick cut to an autograph here for the Seattle Mariners. It's a rated prospect of Yorangelo Sahente. Another first-round pick, right? Yorangelo most known for the ambidextrous ability to pitch both lefty and righty. I have not seen it with my own eyes yet, but very intrigued by this possibility. Seattle Mariners on the Optic Auto. A rated prospect of Sahente. Seattle Nestor, that is yours. Congrats. Connor Griffin, Diamond Marvels. Raniel Rodriguez is next for the St. Louis Cardinals in the red. Raniel Rodriguez, rated prospect 79 out of 250. Honeycuts and Prince Fielder Bomb Squad. Next up, I've got a nice looking Slade Caldwell rated prospect for the Arizona Diamondbacks. Our first go hold of the day. I love gold. 2 out of 10 on the Slade. Pauline with the Diamondbacks. That one is yours. Next up is going to be Ching Sen Ko of the LA Dodgers on the rated prospect auto. Congrats, LA. That's Jason H. Jason. Ching Sen Ko on the rated prospect signature. Bobby Whit, Diamond Marvels. Hey, Connor. You can probably start grabbing base whenever you're ready. All right, up next, we've got a Colson Montgomery here for the Chicago White Sox in the green. Colson Montgomery, 128 out of 199. Little Theo Gillen, rated prospect acetate. Just a ton of autographs, but nothing, none of the short prints yet. Theo Gillen, rated prospect there. Justin Crawford here, Philadelphia, up on the big league squad. Justin Crawford, 24 out of 149 for Philly. Spencer Jones unleashed. Thank you, thank you. Next, we've got a Raniel Rodriguez once again for the Cardinals. Sean P. in the filler, eating with that Cardinal spot. Raniel Rodriguez, rated prospect 131 out of 199. And next up, it's Johnny Farmelo of the Seattle Mariners, rated prospect optic orange. Farmelo is 163 out of 199. Bubba Chandler crunch time. Colson Montgomery. Okay, like I said, you can feel the texture on the back is significantly different. Here's a nice one for the Cubs. It's Matt Shaw. Matt Shaw, artist proof. That's going to be 7 out of just 25 on the Shaw. Again, with the kind of, lack of a better term, old school vintage backing. To the touch, significantly different. Cubs, Steve. That is yours on the Matt Shaw to 25. Canseco there. And Satchel Paige here. There's a nice looking card here. So again, guys, as we get into Panini Baseball, we'll have to dust off the old franchise history, things like that. Again, most of you guys have done tons of Panini Baseball with us, so you understand. But long story short, Satchel Paige this is a St. Louis Browns card. St. Louis Browns moved to become the Baltimore Orioles. So go to the Baltimore Orioles spot, as is typically the case in this stuff, right? So 17 out of 39 there on the Satchel Paige, Baltimore. Which is Joe in this case. Jacob Wilson unleashed. Noah Schultz, rated prospect there. White Sox. And that man, one of my favorite sets. Greetings from anywhere, right? I've got a Jose Ramirez greetings from Cleveland, from a Topps product actually, to my right here. But there's gonna be Billy Carlson on the greetings from Chicago. Insert for the White Sox. Very cool. Hideki Matsui here for the New York Yankees. John LeBee, that is you on the Matsui. We've got 74 out of 250 in the red. And that's a really cool prospect Jersey Kings card of Seung-Joon Kim of the Texas Rangers. 2 out of 99, I believe. And when I say 2, I mean 82 out of 99. Rangers filler. I feel like we only had 7 fillers and they're hitting quite well early. So if these teams are still out there, maybe take a look. You guys do you though. 82 out of 99 on the Kim. Maybe just a little bit of luck. Also possible. But okay, so it looks like right on the prospect side, not from any specific event. On the veteran side, game used materials is kind of what we're seeing, and I think that's on par with a lot of the other Panini stuff that we've seen. And here's another numbered Bomb Squad insert of Sammy Sosa. Sammy is for the Cubs, of course, and numbered 33 out of 199 on the Sosa Bomb Squad. All right, finishing up hobby box number 2. Johnny Bench Elite inserts. All right. Good luck to all here in box number 3. We're going to start with a Charlie Condon here for the Colorado Rockies. That's a rated prospect, kind of a deep blue. Charlie Condon, 15 out of 149. Rockies picked in this one by Pauline. Franklin Arias, rated prospect. I just read an article about Franklin Arias and how well he's hitting in the minors, so it might be time to see some Franklin here soon for Boston. Marcelo crunch time there for the Red Sox. Down to, all right, guys, so we did flip number 2 to a filler 11 spots to go. I would really appreciate it if we could get that one moving for after this one. All right, I kind of set up a perfect amount of time to be able to get these both done without having to rush or anything like that before our 6 o'clock eBay. And then that will let us regroup for the evening time to do more Donruss and whatever else we can get done. But I want to get a bunch of Donruss done today, right? We've got Ship Day Friday, so between today and tomorrow's streams, we want to rip as much as we possibly can so that you guys are getting your cards ASAP. And next up, going to be an autograph here for the Milwaukee Brewers, a little more gold fire. It's Josh Noth, Signature Series 7 out of 10. Brew Crew, John LeBee, that is yours. Congrats, Josh Noth, gold to 10. Andrew Painter Unleashed. Next up, we've got a numbered Sagano, Tamayuki Sagano of the Baltimore Orioles. Be more here in the green, 20 out of 199. And a Jordan Yost. It seems like the acetates are 1 per box. What we've seen so far. Jordan Yost, Detroit, rated prospect acetate. I see one. We got one here behind Yachty. It's Alex Lodice for the Atlanta Braves. Little mini boom on the cracked ice goodness. Oh, it's been a while since I got to pull a little cracked ice. Love it. 18 out of 25 there on the Lodice. Atlanta Chad. That is you. I've got Johnny Bench Elite, just the base insert there, a little hollow insert, to be fair. Next up, it's going to be Bryce Eldridge on the rated prospect, San Francisco. A lot of these guys have been getting this dual designation. I'm still waiting to see more, guys that pitch and hit. That's Braden Montgomery here on the rated prospect for the White Sox. The Louder rated rookie. And here it's going to be 37 out of 79, Dick Allen. Dick Allen on the pink etch. $37 out of 79 there for the Cubs on the Dick Allen. Steve? Schmitty there for the Phillies. And autograph here is going to go to the Chicago White Sox. It's Billy Carlson, next day autograph. Another on-card banger. That's Jason, I believe, with his White Sox. It is. Here has Jason. Billy Carlson, next day auto. Yeah, it's Griffey on the Diamond Marvels insert. Ian Smith, rated prospects. Dummy card there. Ethan Holiday on the Diamond Marvels. Next up, we've got a numbered hit of Sung Mun Song of the San Diego Padres in the blue. 45 out of 149 there for Patrick H. in the filler. And jersey hit here for the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's Kason Cunningham. Prospect Jersey Kings, 44 out of 49 on the Kason. Pauline, another hit for you. Ooh, that's a pretty looking Unleashed here. It's the one of one Luke Keyshaw. Boom. Really cool hit there for the Minnesota Twins. Congrats to my Twins owner. That's Chad B. Congrats, Chad. One of one Keyshaw there. Congrats again to Chad. Man, that looks nice. Looks real nice. Bubba Chandler there. Justin Crawford is next here for the Philadelphia Phillies. Rated prospect red. 226 out of 250 on the Crawford. We've got a Theo Gillen here, optic purple for the Tampa Bay Rays. That's 31 out of 49 on the Gillen. We're down to 9 in our filler for number 2. And you guys know me enough by now to know that, I kind of pace myself to get to keep cards flowing on camera up to the point that we get that filled, right? I hate sitting just staring, so I'm going to try to, I don't use the word milk because I'm going to still do my thing, but, if we get that one a little closer, I will start to expedite this break just a bit because I am going to make sure we get both these breaks knocked out before the bay. Paige Beckers is next. Ballpark there. Beckers, I already forgot which... which team? Let's see here. Page is the Texas Rangers. Texas Rangers on that one. Going to Steve. Steve. Bubba. And halfway point here of Pick Your Team number 1. We've hit 3 out of the boxes so far. A lot of good stuff. Still looking for those big time short prints, but got a gold auto. Got a 1 of 1. No shorter printed than that. Seth Hernandez here, rated prospect for the Pittsburgh Pirates. And it's more Sagano for the Orioles. A lot of Optic Orange so far in this one. Optic Orange Sagano, 20 out of 199. Roman Crunch Time. All right, very good. Into box number 4. Good luck, everybody. Keyshaw there. And coming attractions, Braden Montgomery. Another White Sox hit for Jason. On the hollow insert of Braden. I've got a Colt Emerson rated prospect there for Seattle. And there's a nice one for the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Kazuma Okamoto in the red. That's a cool design. With the has a little red, white, and blue with the Blue Jays colors mixed in. Okamoto rated rookie /99 for the Blue Jays and William. Crunch Time Schlittler. Montgomery. And autograph here for the San Francisco Giants. It's Yaswar Gonzalez. Boobin. San Francisco Steve, that is yours. Congrats on the Gonzalez rated prospect auto. Been sitting high atop those prospect listings for some time. Hopefully get to see him in the big leagues quite soon. Yaswar Gonzalez. But sometimes they're super young when they get started, these products, right? I kept saying that about Ethan Salas with the Padres, and then I looked him up and he's like, he's still 19. Like, he's still like a couple year away. It's like, okay. Bubba Chandler, Diamond Marvels again there. Luke Dickerson, rated prospect for the Nationals in the red. Luke. David, that is yours. Dickerson, 161 out of 250. And a Jonathan Santucci, rated prospect optic hollow. Bomb Squad Churio. Riley Quick is our next hit, rated prospect for the Minnesota Twins. Chad, another one for you on the Quick, 49 out of 90 at 9. And autograph here, signature series for the Kansas City Royals. It's Brett Saberhagen. KC, once again, Brian, that is you. 13 out of 99 on the Brett Saberhagen. Signature series autograph. Unleash Chase the Louder. Let's go. I'm going to give my hometown guy a little extra love. Next up in the blue, it's Chipper Jones for the Braves. Another fun blue, red, white, and blue themed card. Helped by the team colors. 4 to 149 there for Chad on the Chipper. And another rated prospect acetate, Connor Griffin. Sagano there, and Tate Southerson here at Atlanta Braves. That's Chad once again with the Braves getting the Tate Southerson Optic Pink Etch, 59 out of 79. Clemens is a Red Sox. Ooh, I see another nice color here. We got a couple nice things here. First, it's Seth Hernandez for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Rated prospect Top 10 pick in last year's draft. Seth Hernandez, 127 out of 199 for the Pirates. And that will help us get to a Connor Griffin. Boom. There we go, Pittsburgh. Nice hit here. It's going to be... Oh, okay. Okay, they tricked me a little bit. It's more of a bronze orange than it is a gold, so I apologize there. But we will take any and all Connor Griffins there on the rated prospect. 121 out of 199. Unleashed Judge. That's Yadi for the Cardinals. And there's another bomb squad. That's Cam Smith. So this one not numbered, it would appear, like the green parallel. I do remember these, although I think this is the only one I've gotten so far. Green parallel bomb squad, Cam Smith for the Astros. Mike Piazza is next for the New York Mets. Mike Piazza, 70 out of 90 at 9. $194 to $199 on the Jacob Wilson Optic Orange for the Athletics. Oakland, as they're still being called here in Phoenix. There's more Seth Hernandez on the rated prospects. And Reggie Jackson, 28 out of 49 in the purple for the New York Yankees. Crunch time, Jacob Wilson. Brandon Sproat is our next hit, rated rookie for the New York Mets. Brandon Sproat here is 50-65 out of 250. And little Jersey Kings, that's Connor Griffin for the Pirates. Another nice one there for Matthew, trying to stack up as many Connor Griffin hits as we can. Prospect Jersey Kings on the Connor Griffin. Non-specific mem on the Connor, as we talked about. Sung Moon Song there. And I've got a Elite Series Miggy. This is 7 out of 10, a little gold Miggy. Congrats, Detroit Chad, that is you. Miguel Cabrera Elite Series Gold, 7 out of 10. And finishing up, box number 4. Mo Rivera. Jonah Tong, Diamond Marbles. Alright, box number 5. Good luck, folks. Still looking for one of those big time short prints. Low numbered big booms on the autograph side. Behind Jace, I've got an Unleashed Bryce Eldridge there. This is again the green paralleled insert on the Eldridge rookie, Giants. Here's a rated prospect of Mr. McGonigal for the Detroit Tigers. And Leo Durocher here, manager for the Cubs. Optic orange. Leo. 146 out of 199. Guys, help me out and grab a spot in the number 2 filler if you would. King Rip next. We've got 9 filler spots to go. 44.99 gets you in. $45 to get in. Take a shot on some big time booms. Jamie Arnold there. Diamond Marvels of Jonah Tong once again. This is Kevin Youkilis. Boston Speedo. Oh man, Speedo with the socks. How did I didn't. Well, it's probably not good that I didn't notice that till now, which means I haven't called him out much. But for Boston, but let's go Speedo. All right, 138 out of 199 on the Youkilis to get you going. Let's see if we can't find a boom here for you. We've got Kellen Lindsey up next on the prospect Jersey Kings for the LA Dodgers. This is 17 out of just 25 on the Lindsey. Dodgers, we said, was Jason. And here's a nice looking Crunch Time Bubba Chandler for the Pirates. I've got 178 out of 199 on the Crunch Time Bubba. Keith, Tommy, and Ethan Holiday. Trio Bomb Squad. This is a Dex Kilby for the New York Yankees. Another high prospect, rated prospect purple on the Dex. 22 out of 99. Chase the Louder Unleashed. Tate Southerson there for the Braves. And there's a little boobin' Aaron Judge for the Yankees. John LeBee, that is you. Mr. Judge Optic Red, 51 out of 99. Zarowski Diamond Marvels. Autograph here is going to be Trey. Yes, Savage. Boom! for the Toronto Blue Jays. Nice hit there for William via the filler. Trey, a Savage Signature Series rookie auto here from Donners. Nice one there for my Blue Jays spot. Filler fire. Nice looking sig there by Trey. Couldn't be any more centered. Couldn't be any more bold, right? Easy to complain about the tough ones. Good to recognize the really well done ones. Good job, Trey. And Signature Series by Penny. Let's go. Judge Unleashed. Hey, Justin. A couple, I think I got a numbered Cam Smith bomb squad and a green Cam Smith bomb squad were the two that pop into my brain. Nothing too crazy. Jesus Mate is next, rated prospect for the Brewers in the green. We've got 4/199 on the Mate. Next up is going to be Raniel Rodriguez for the Cardinals, rated prospect here. Raniel Rodriguez, rated prospect 199/199. And there's another autograph for us going to the New York Mets. It's Jonathan Santucci. Optic rated prospect purple. Metropolitan Sean K. That is yours. Congrats. We've got 48/99 on the Santucci. And Noah Schultz coming attractions there for the White Sox. Next up, it's going to be Tony Lazzeri, the New York Yankees. Tony Lazzeri, 178/250. And Alex Lodice, rated prospect acetate for the Braves. Christian Campbell there. And Vance Honeycutt here for the Baltimore Orioles. Rated prospect green on the Vance. 101/149. James Wood bomb squad. Brandon Sproat, rated rookie Mets. There's a pretty cool looking Unleash Nick Kurtz for the Oakland spot. I've got a numbered insert 198/199 on the Kurtz. The Unleash just look really cool, right? The old Cobra in it. All right, so we start with 6. We are down to 1. Good luck, everybody. Last box of Pick Your Team number 1. We have not seen a short print yet. Maybe we got one hiding here. Maybe we don't. Either way, if you guys want to take a shot. And the back half of this case, Pick Your Team number 2 is now to Random Team Filler. $45 gets you in. I'm trying to rip that one right after this, if we can, if you'll allow. While I show you another little boom for the White Sox. Man, Chicago spot looks strong in this one, right? Lots of prospects there. Jacob Gonzalez, Signature Series red on the auto, 20/99. Gonzalez there, Chicago. Crunch time, Chase DeLauter for the Gardos. Matt Shaw is our next hit for the Cubs in the blue. Matt Shaw, 72 out of 149. And a Spencer Jones rated prospect acetate for the Yankees. Bryce Matthews rated rookie optic hollow Strohs. And Slater DeBron here, Baltimore rated prospect in the purple. On the Slater. Unleashed Paul Skeens. Here we've got Ken Griffey Jr. Bob Squad. That is 5 out of 99 on the Griffey. Man, that looks nice. To 90 at 9. Griffey Jr. there. Seattle. Nestor. Nice hit for you. Man, we're stuck on that 9 number, guys. If we want to get that done, but again, I whatever you guys want to do is all good by me, right? I'll be happy to rip it after, but yeah, we still got some time to get it filled, but love to get that one moving if we could. If not, no worries. But just note that it will be a little bit later in the evening then if we don't get it done, because I do have eBay at 6. That not the longest eBays ever. We got just 5 blaster boxes of Chrome, which will go really fast. But we do have 3 hobby boxes here of Donruss in the eBay, and on the eBay side I do need to be a little, I can't rifle through those, so 730-ish maybe, we'll see. Either way, Veritek there, 46 out of 99 for Speedo and his Red Sox. Tony Perez there. And signature here, good luck. It's going to be Paige Beckers. Ballpark Stars on the Paige Beckers. Texas Rangers getting that one. Star of the, what is it, Dallas Wings, I believe. I know it's Dallas. I think it's the Wings is her squad there. Her and Eddie. Trying to turn it around, right? They got the number 1 pick in the draft. But Paige having a monster WNBA season already. Paige Beckers there. Texas Rangers ballpark favorites. Nice. Congrats again to Steve, who's got the Rangers. Down to 8. Thank you so much. Jordan Yost is next. Detroit. 86 out of 149 on the Yost. And this is Luke Dickerson. Rated prospect pink for the Nats. 13 out of 79. Roger Clemens is next for the Boston Red Sox in the red. The Clemens here is 234 out of 250. And for the White Sox, it's prospect Jersey Kings of Noah Schultz. Jason C., another White Sox hit for you. Congrats. Noah Schultz, Jersey Kings. 41 out of 49 on that one. And there's a nice looking crunch time Connor Griffin 47 out of 199 on the Connor. All right, folks, round and third, heading for home. Appreciate you hanging out with me on this Wednesday. We're just getting started. We got lots of breaks filling. We got more Donruss baseball. We got plenty of other fun breaks, both a couple football pick your teams, finest and photogenic. Got some fun randoms out there with high upside, chrome football, cosmic basketball. Probably wheat. We got a bunch of those Leaf ones up for pretty good price points. And again, I keep telling anyone that will listen to me that Leaf Trinity Football has a multi-sport card in every box. Seems worth it. Mitch Voigt, Mets, 6 out of 99 there on the Voigt. That's James Wood on the Diamond Marvels. That's a Akamoto rated prospect, rated rookie rather, Toronto. And I'll just be honest with you guys, I'm probably not going to top load all the rated prospect hollows moving forward, but here in Pick Your Team number 1, I will try to hook you guys up just a little bit more. There is Franklin Arias coming attractions. Here. Boston. Bryce Matthews there for Houston. Bryce Matthews, 1 out of just 25. There's a nice one for you, Justin. On the Matthews, 25. And Zagano once again for Baltimore. Optic Purple. 26 out of 40 now. Unleashed, Dylan Cruz. Cade Anderson, Seattle, on the rated prospects. And that's going to bring us home. All right, folks, thanks again for giving it a shot here in our first Donruss Pick Your Team. Let's recap what we had. So as you guys have probably gotten familiar with the way I do things these days, oftentimes I'm looking to put thick sleeves around, just some of the top guy things. So just so we're on the same page here, right? We have the Yankees thing that was 3 Judge inserts and 1 Schlittler. On the Pittsburgh spot, right? Skeens and Bubba Chandler, mostly all Bubba Chandler with like 2 or 3 Skeens in there. Again, for the Pirates spot, it's just these are thick sleeve guys. Mizorowski times 3 for the Brewers. I had the 1 rated prospect Pena. I think I thought that Made would get some insert sets, but he did not, so we'll just do that one individually. Had a rated rookie of Savage. Same idea. I thought I had more there. Crunch Time Roman and Mayer for the What is going on? All right, someone needs to tell the gentleman that we are live. And then a couple of Ethan Holidays there. All right, so that again, there's a little thick sleeve action. Try to go a little extra for you guys here in these first couple. A few others again helped out my man Sean with the Chase to Louders. We had coming attraction, the green rookie of Bryce Eldridge and Cam Smith on the bomb squad, and then another DeLauder insert. Pena. So again, I went real strong with the hollow prospects and rookies again. Probably a pick your team number 1 specialty, but we'll do it. Pena and Hernandez, Anderson and Arias, Akamoto and Taylor, Gonzalez and Matthews. Spencer Jones, I should also mention some of these are acetate. We saw one acetate per box about. Sproat and Alex Lodice, Southerson, Arnold, McGonigal, Song, Hernandez, Connor Griffin, Santucci, Emerson, Braden Montgomery, and Seth Hernandez. Paige Beckers again is a Rangers card. Yost and Arias. Griffin. VJ is a Philadelphia Phillies card. There. Mem pieces. We had Noah Schultz, Kellen Lindsay, Connor Griffin, Casey Cunningham, Seong Jeon Kim, and Scott Rowland. The veteran Rowland is a game used mem. So we did have 6, so 1 per box. So hopefully we have 2 autos per box, which is a really nice ratio in general to look forward to. Because that's been pretty consistent for the Penny 3 mems or autos per box formats have been mostly always from recently 2 and 1. All right, numbered hits. Sagano and Matthews. They're the Matthews to 25. Voigt and Connor Griffin. Clemens, Dickerson, Yost, Veritek, Griffey to 99. DeBrun, Matt Shaw, Kurtz, Honeycutt, Lazary, Rodriguez, and Made. Judge and Kate Anderson. The Kate is not going to be numbered. Wrong stack, right idea. Judge and Kilby. That is Bubba Chandler and Euclid, Durisher, and Miggy to 10. Sproat, Reggie Jackson, Wilson, Piazza, Connor Griffin, Hernandez, and Southerson. Chipper Jones and Riley Quick, Luke Dickerson and Akamoto, Sagano and Gillen, Crawford and Song. Allen, Lodice, Cracked Ice, Lodice, Sagano and Charlie. Sosa and Matsui. Satchel Paige again is a Baltimore Oriole. On the page, Matt Shaw and Farmelo, Raniel Rodriguez and Crawford Montgomery and Slade Caldwell. Gold to 10. Rodriguez and George Brett, Steele Hall and Deion Sanders, Schoolcraft and Yogi. Nice looking Savage there. Acuna again as a White Sox. On Acuna, Keyshaw, Waldschmidt, Conrad, Cam Smith, Bomb Squad, and the Albert Pujols. And then our autographs. It is Brett Saberhagen to 99 for the Royals. I've got Peyton Stovall for the Reds. It's Jacob Gonzalez to 99 for the White Sox. And I've got Jonathan Santucci for the Mets. Seaver King for the Nationals. I had next day Josh Hammond for the Royals. And a big boom in Trey Savage, rookie for the Blue Jays. It is Yaswar Gonzalez, rated prospect Giants, and a Billy Carlson next day for the White Sox. We had the 1 of 1 Unleashed Luke Keyshaw for the Twins. And we also had Ching Sen Ko for the LA Dodgers. I had Urangelo Sahente for the Seattle Mariners. It is the gold Josh Noth to 10 for the Brewers. And Paige Becker's Ballpark Stars for the Texas Rangers. All right, folks, that'll do it. Help me get number 2 across the finish line for next. Seven to go. All right, guys. Looking for a big boom here, right? We did whiff on the downtown slash ultra ego slash animation short print chase, stained glass. So we got some real nice opportunities. Plus, there's just tons of cool hits in this product. So let's take a quick look at the filler teams. There they are. Boston certainly one of the headliners there. Plus, if you know anything about the relationship I have with Speedo, you know that there's a very strong likelihood that I'm going to pull a Red Sox fire in the back half so that he can yell at me later, right? Like, that's just almost inevitable. So that's a great chase there. Giants in there, Rangers, Mets, A's, Angels, amongst the filler teams. All right. This is number 2 now. I got 7 filler spots left. I think the Orioles on the satchels. I think so. Let me double check. Yeah, I feel Pittsburgh should just be Pittsburgh. But you're right about the other one, the Black Philly cards, Mike Lee's cards. That's just a give out credit. Make a little sheet if you would. With these ones I'm talking about, just so that Paul will probably know, but as we have it on eBay for the high school kids come in or anything. Yeah, so special phase actually give them to. I think there's like a. Is there a Sasaki? There's a kid from Sasaki. Okay. Give them to that spot. Seven filler spots to go, guys. At number 2, we got plenty of teams available in the remaining downers. Again, guys, really nice price points to chase some baseball booms. Those downtowns still are going to do quite well. The Ultra Eagles look real nice if you haven't seen. Wrong page. I saw that. I know the Skeens one is kind of one of the major artworks ones they were talking about. Actually, it's going to be right? These here, like I think these are going to do real well. They look real nice. So we've got all kinds of fun stuff to chase here in the back half. Guys, I do have eBay at 6, so that's just really the time that we're working with here. We still have time to fill this, no problem. But truthfully, the less time you give me, the faster I can go. I certainly believe I could. Let's see, what did that take me? That took me. It took me an hour and 11 minutes. I mean, I bet I could probably do 50, 45. I bet if I really wanted to, right? I mean, I don't need to top load the hits as we go on the autograph. So there's ways we can shave some time off if we need to get it done, but it's just so much easier if we don't have to rush and can do it beforehand. Again, I'm looking pretty open for after eBay, so it's not that big a deal, but I wanted to have maximum time to rip as much as I could for you guys tonight. Donruss Baseball, pick your team number 1, 6. Today is the 27th. Very good. Get that first video uploaded now. I double checked again. Just to... We're at lucky number 7 on the filler guy. We're down to 6. Let's go. I'm just eating a little lunch here, guys. I don't want to make you stare at me chewing food. But the minute we get this thing filled, I will bring my beautiful face back on cam and we'll get it going. Let me get this PYT one uploaded as well. $45 gets you in, guys. Looking for those downtowns, ultra egos, stained glass, animations. All right, guys. Again, trying to get one more Donruss Baseball. Pick your team across the finish line here this afternoon. We do have eBay Live starting at 6 o'clock, so I'm going to do a little bit of eBay then. You know, in theory, I'd love to get this break going before 5 o'clock if we could, which requires you guys to help me out just a bit. Grab a filler spot or two for $45 to get this one ripping. Just no big deal if we don't get it filled before, you know, probably 5:10-ish. Then we'll have to push it. But pushing it just means like 7:30. So not the end of the world, guys. Whatever you want to do. But my whole thought was to maximize our on cam time and have a chance to do some of these other fun breaks that are filling for later on. We again have plenty more Donruss. Use that code to save on the pick your teams. New case to start in number 3, with 4 being the back half there. We've got the Signature Series basketball random. Again, guys, random teams in basketball is, in my opinion, the way to go for your value, right? $44.99 gets you in. Panini does have a couple of top rookies, including VJ Edgecombe and Jeremiah Fears, exclusive deal guys. Plus, you have some dual signees like Mr. Cedric Howard and everyone's favorite Blazer, Yang Hansen. Pick your teams of Finest and Photogenic. I'd really like to get the Finest going. I'm a little surprised Finest has been just a bit slow. So, Finest football out there on a pick your team somewhere. Maybe is it being flipped to Philly right now? I don't know what's going on here. But either way. Oh, there it is. Never mind. Staring at me in the face. There it is there. So, Donruss 10 on the Finest football pick your team and the Photogenic football pick your team again. Some of the prettiest photography in cards, right? I compare it to Stadium Club of Football on the Photogenic. Really good stuff. My favorite Myles Garrett card of all time he's also the cover man there in the. Oh, isn't it the planetary pursuit rose? Who are you talking to? We're trying to listen and then you're talking. Who are you talking to? I see it. Probably, yeah. Or myself. Or chats. You guys think the chats. Listen, I'm just talking back to the chat. Yeah. Yeah. That was like I'm Great Britain. Right. International. Yeah, you just was chatting. You was very chatty. Soccer. Yeah. Apparently so. You guys get your stuff yet? Got a couple jerseys too, huh?
That was a shocker.
You doing all right? Yeah. Like Caitlin and Reese are the Cubs. VJ is the Phillies. Six to go in the filler. You gotta build up the anticipation.
Uranus was the last,
Yeah.
second to last pack with the second box. What was the other one again?
The con. I would not have guessed that con was going to show up the way that box was going already. But yeah, that was close too.
So should we buy more for that break tonight, or what's going on? It's not gonna happen. Because you guys got a football one.
Yeah, the pro football right in it is, yeah. I like that one too.
Sorry, it's mostly a baseball thing.
Yeah, the new release is baseball. But break it all, anything that gets close. What's up, guys? How we doing on this Wednesday afternoon? We are live here doing a little Bomber Breaks live stream. We've got eBay at 6 o'clock, so I was hoping to knock out one more Donruss baseball here tonight. Talking to a few local guys here who are talking about some of these fun randoms that we might be trying to work on. Cosmic Chrome, Finest, Chrome Football, all working down. Donruss baseball half case filler. We did not see any of those notable short prints in the first half, right? Downtowns, duo downtowns, alter egos, stained glass, animations. Did not see any of those in the first half. Got some really nice stuff. Got a 1 of 1. Got a gold auto. Got a few other gold numbered hits, but still got some meat on the bones there in the back half, I believe. And again, very prospect-heavy checklists with some nice teams in there. Certainly the Red Sox going to be one of the booming possibilities. Oh, hey, Connor. Star on that sheet you made, Luis Angel Acuna, White Sox. It says Chicago on the front. It says New York on the back. White Sox. He's on the White Sox. I made a big call. It's supposed to be a White Sox card. They just misprinted it. Sad face. 6 to go in my filler, guys, in the back half. We're searching for some short prints. Jump on if you want to see this break go now. Jump on in. Otherwise, it's going to be following eBay, which 6 o'clock start, maybe 15 minutes for Chrome, and then call it 40 minutes. Would say we'll call it 7. Yeah, probably gonna be like 7:20, 7:30 at the latest, maybe 7:20 for go time. So no big deal, frankly, right? I mean, we got time to prep whatever we need to do. So really not, nothing crazy. Don't mind doing it after the bay, but figured I'm live. Might as well get to ripping. Otherwise, if we when we hit a certain threshold where I just can't get the break done right, I think probably 5:15. If I can't get it filled by 5:15, we'll probably have to move it. So, yep. But again, no big deal. Let's thought maybe we do a little more afternoon ripping. Again, Donruss10 is your code on the pick your teams. We've got the finest football hobby. We've got the photogenic hobby. Pick your teams. There's 7 boxes of photogenic. I've got the autographed baseballs from TriStar. I've got some fun leaf breaks again. Trinity, Vivid, and Baseball Nation. NBA Hoops Jumbo Randoms. We got a few more randoms up than we typically do. Hey, Speedo. No, it didn't go very well. No, I think I got one numbered Euclid and a couple of one base insert of Roman and Marcelo bomb squads, and that's about it, man. It was not my best effort. The video should be up on the YouTube already. I did get it uploaded ASAP just so people could see it. Previews already. Woo! You don't have them pick your team too. They're in the filler. It's not going to help you, unless you mean eBay. But no, I think Chris is. Well, I gladly would allow Chris to rip the heat down his eBay. I think he's got other things, but you can always text him, see what he says. He is in charge. He could kick me off the seat in 10 months. Curse? What curse do you speak of? There's no curse. No curse. You know, leave Cleveland out of this. I will admit that I did try to promo the fact that you had the Red Sox and pick your team 1, and they were in the filler and pick your team 2 as a reason to buy the filler because, again, it just seems inevitable. There's going to be some kind of crazy cool Red Sox boom in the back half, right? That's just how it goes for me with you. So guys, jump on in. Grab that Red Sox spot in the filler and get yourself a big boom. $44.99 gets you in. Gets you a shot. Hoping to get this one done before eBay, but again. All right, we're down to 5 red numbers. That's a good thing. That's a good start. Thank you so much. And I got make sure I'm 100% ready here. Boxes, we got that. Sleeves. Oh. We saw all the boxes in the first half had 2 autos and 1 mem. So a nice little ratio there to get some booms in this half case. Another highlight is that we are looking for one of those big short prints that we did not find in the first half, right? Is it just duo downtowns or are there regular downtowns too? One-on-one sketches. Ooh, night moves are in here as well. Man, it is kind of loaded with short prints, but it does look like whammies as well. But just duo downtowns is kind of interesting. Again, about 5:15 is probably the latest I can start this break I'll still have an opportunity to get it knocked out before eBay in a somewhat timely manner. I can certainly be a couple minutes late to start eBay. It's not the end of the world, but a lot of times those are people's first breaks with us, so I do try to be punctual and on time, and I do need some amount of time to, we turn the stream off, I change the cameras around, I get the eBay Live going, so I would prefer to not have to be super late on that. Again, no big deal. If we don't get it done before eBay, I'm not worried about it. It'll be our first breakup after eBay, about 7:20, give or take, and yeah, we'll go from there. I do have 3 more boxes to rip in eBay as it is, so we'll have a chance to do more Boomin' Donruss Boomin'. And if you guys want Donruss guaranteed to rip tomorrow, we do have more auctions tonight. Bomber Sports Cards is our eBay store. We've got Topps Chrome Football Blasters from 7 to 7:30 auctions tonight, and then after that is the Donruss Baseball. It's a 3 hobby box lot. Bid your team. So if you guys want guaranteed to rip Donruss, that will ship out on Friday. Go in our eBay store and get your teams that way as well. Donruss 10 is our discount code for today, 10% off any of the Pick Your Teams. We've got more half cases of the new release. I do have a random team as well. Down to 4. Thank you. Again, if you guys would help me out, grab a filler spot to get this one knocked out so I don't have to fly through it. I would really appreciate it. Generally don't mind doing it after either. But I feel like majority when this happens, you guys do a really good job of filling it like right at the cutoff. So usually Russ protects me from myself. If he feels like I don't have enough time to do it, he'll let us know and we'll cut it off. So we're kind of getting to that territory. I said 5:15, but that's probably a little aggressive. So again, we'll see. See what happens here in the next 15 minutes, guys. If you want to see it go, grab a spot. It's $45 gets you in to Chase Downtown, Ultra Ego, Stained Glass, Whammy, Animations, Night Moves. I mean, there's a lot of short print inserts in this one. It kind of feels like it's almost the highlight of the product. I don't know if it almost is even should be in there. It just feels like it's the highlight of the product. All right, guys, I do think we're going to go ahead and bump to after eBay, right? Again, just try to be transparent. It took me an hour and 10 minutes to do the first one. I certainly could go faster than that, but given that I do need some amount of time to reset the cams and things for the eBay Live, I just don't know if it'd be that enjoyable of a break for y'all to have me rip through it real fast. I could certainly do it in probably 50 minutes. I would say maybe would be my best time, but I'm not really excited about trying to play race through a new release when, quite frankly, I got some open breaks for after eBay. So I think we'll think we're just gonna have Russ move it till after eBay, guys. So I appreciate y'all trying, but with still four, just calculating the race, the pace that we filled the other filler spots at to get 4 more done here. I would have had someone would have had to grab them pretty much now. So we're gonna go ahead and bump it, I believe, to after eBay, which is totally cool, right? That'll get you know me. I always have to have cards on cams. I'll be coming off a couple eBay breaks. I do have Donruss, as I mentioned, in eBay, so I will do my best to convert some folks from eBay to jump on into the site, either to get those remaining filler spots or to maybe pick up some teams here. New case to open on number 3, guys. Donruss 10 is your discount code. Plenty of nice teams out there.
Tell Russ to give me one of those filler spots and I'll pay for it.
Okay. We're not going to do it until after eBay, if that matters.
No, okay.
Okay.
It doesn't matter to me at all.
All right, guys. Well, with us not being able to do that break, I guess then what makes sense here is to go ahead and sign off the stream. Apologize for anybody who was waiting around to hope to get number 2. I sincerely thought when I made the 3 o'clock live that that's how this would play out. But for whatever reason, just a little bit short on the filler spots. But that's okay. We've got... So with that, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. You'll see me back live just before 6 o'clock. You'll get to see, if you haven't seen before, the eBay live stream setup, right? We're on eBay Live. If you've ever seen eBay Live, feel free to check that out as well. We do dual stream the eBay breaks, so eBay Live and then on the YouTube. And So I'll see you guys back in 50 minutes or so to rip those 2 eBay breaks. We'll see you back here on the YouTube website. Well, we'll be on YouTube for eBay as well, but we'll pick up our website action about 7:15, give or take, to rip number 2 and anything else that we can get across the finish line. All right. I'll see you guys back in a jiffy.